Hello, welcome to another review. Today I'm showing you this, which is the Belkin n52te. It's basically a gaming control keyboard slash pad, or whatever you want to call this. Well, it's actually called a Speedpad, but it's like a mini keyboard slash controller all in one. So it's absolutely brilliant. I've been playing with it now for it's about 3 or 4 days actually now, yeah. And I've been playing COD and Counter-Strike, and I think it's brilliant. It's well, that's the box. Just get the box that way. Just actually show you the controller itself. There's the controller itself. You got nice pad there, which is adjustable. Now, to adjust it, you just basically pull it off, like so. And you've got like 2 holes there, so you can adjust it in either 1 of 2 places. So that setting there is basically for small hands, which excuse me a sec. Which unfortunately I've got big hands, so I'll have to remove that, and I'll have to have it on the large one there, because that's perfect. That is for me, it really is. I think that's a lovely spot. You've got 15 programmable keys in total. You've 14 here. You got 1 here. You got a nice little scroller. You've got a 8-way joystick, which you can remove the thumb stick, so you can have it as like a D-pad or like a analog stick. I prefer to have it like that with the analog stick. You also get another button here. As you can see, it all lights up blue, which is really nice. On the back, you can turn it off with a little switch, so just turn it off, but it looks a bit dull like that in my view, so I personally leaves it on. It safely sits up in the corner of my desk, not this particular one, it's the one behind me, but it's just got a nice feel to it, really has. My first time ever using anything like this as like a Speedpad or anything. I usually just use like a full out blown keypad, keyboard and mouse. Still use the mouse with this, by the way. It's really responsive, really fast. So you can set the polling frequency in the software, which I'll show you the software in a minute. Downside on it really is the adjustable pad here. I would like it to be a little bit more adjustable than just the 2. Maybe they could put on some sort of slider where you can slide it out, you know, to your hand. I think that would be a really good add-on, really, form to do. Is instead of having to pull it off, maybe some sort of slider would really make a difference. Apart from that, really, it's really good, very quick, really responsive, and it's suitable for quite a few games. Well, I'm going to show you the software now. So here's the software. Right, here is the software overlay, and as you can see, you got at the top, you got profiles, macros, device, and help. Stick with profiles though. You got enable auto switching and auto switch to a selected profile, so you can set up for different profiles for different games. Have different keys assigned for different games and so on. All your keys are also programmable. So say for trigger 1, if I wanted to change it, just basically click on there, highlight it, go into there and assign a key. Q, tab, E, any key I like. And if I I go into Q2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, let's change all the keys. I can also change like the wheel up, the mouse button, the circle and D-pad button. So it is all configurable. You can assign short keys, macro keys, key maps, mouse, Mac commands, window commands, multimedia function. I can also load profiles, applications, reset keys to default and disable keys. Your macros is where you can basically record a macro and just add new. You can see some of the extra commands there. I'll delete that there. Your device shows you exactly what version you're running and software version you're running. Your polling frequency is set to, well, you can either set it to 125, 500 or 1000. Now for the people that don't know what the polling range frequency does, it basically, the higher it is, the better response you get. And if you can run on 1000, I recommend it, but the higher the megahertz, or the higher the frequency, polling rate frequency you use, the more CPU usage you will use. But I believe like 1000 megahertz is about 1 ms. It's a bit like like your monitor frequencies, yeah. And 500 is, I think it's around 4 or 2. And then 125 is around 8. That's a guess. It's roughly around that anyway, but I do know the higher the better, basically. But you will use more system resources for having a higher setting. I'm actually going to leave mine on 1000 because I'm running a very strong CPU. Help online support website. Obviously tells you exactly what version you're running of the software. And as you can see right down the bottom here, it is powered by a Razer, which anybody into gaming know that Razer is a good company that makes good gaming products. So that's basically the quick overlay. Your green, so your blue, red and green keys assigns to the switching key on the device itself, which you see in video. So apart from that, I'm going to get back onto the device now. I'll show you the software, so let's get back onto the device. Well, that's that done, and shows you the software, so we're back on here now. Overall, it's absolutely brilliant. Like I say, a bit of letdown. The adjustable ain't more adjustable, and I really can't think of any other things. I'm surprised that I didn't put in like a dimmer control on the software, so you could have dimmed the lights a bit if you wanted to, or maybe a bit brighter. I have seen keyboards out there where you can do that, and of course surprised it wasn't actually fitted in here. Let's just check. Let me just check something. Excuse me. Yeah, you have 4 shift button here, right? Which you actually switch in the console in the software, which I've just showed you. So you can actually program up to 104 keys. I think 104 custom functions. So that's spread out over the 4 profiles. Yeah, I've told you everything else. I'm just checking. Because in the box it comes with like a quick overview display on what it does, and well, no, not what it does. It does tell you exactly what it does, but it tells like the functions of the key, or 15 function customer function keys. There's a wheel, then so on. Absolutely brilliant. Good thing I do like about this was it also had a Mac software as well. Which is actually what I've got plugged into at the moment to do this review. So it says Windows and Mac compatibility, which is brilliant. I can't see no software for Linux, so But there again, Linux ain't really a gaming computer, so no biggie there really. Overall, if you're a gamer and you're into FPS, RTS and MMOs, I'll definitely recommend this. It's just so comfy, really is. Even though my hand could do with going a bit further up to, you know, get in position, because I've got large hands, so I have got to bring my hand just down slightly to get the positioning. It's not too bad, and that's what I think if they created some sort of slider for the adjustable hand surface here, it would make a hell of a lot of difference, because with only the 2 slots it is quite limited, and like I said, I was very disappointed in that respect. The functionality of it, the speediness of it, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So overall, I'm going to give this a GT ratings of 4 out of 5. It just dropped really that 1 rating purely because of the adjustable hand mould rest, whatever you want to call it here, and also the it's not a big deal, but also not be able to dim or brighten the background lights from the software, which I'm pretty sure is simple. It would be simple for a programmer to do, so I'm really supported it, incorporate it into their software. But yeah, I'll definitely recommend it anyway, considering it only got the 4 out of 5 Gs, which is still a good rating. 4 out of 5 is a damn good rating, and get it, try it, brilliant. Well, I'm going to leave it as that, and as always you can follow me at www.geekstech.co.uk, twitter.com/4geekstech. Yeah, you can search for us on Facebook, Geeks Tech. Then we've got the youtube.com/geekstech, where you can subscribe and rate to all our videos. If you do subscribe, I will generally subscribe back, as long as you put decent contents on your own channel and not spam. And got any questions or queries on this, or anything to do with technology or gadgets, or maybe a company you would like to send me something to review for you, please do get in contact at wayne@geekstech.co.uk. Well, until the next time, I will see you later.